Good morning, students. Today I am here with chapter 4 Python library, and today we will learn libraries in Python. Okay, introduction of library. Today we will study. So, yes, what is Python library? In programming, if we create smaller, handleable, and manageable small units, these are called modules. And here, another related term is library. Here, excuse me, yes, definition. A library refers to a collection of modules or packages that together are catered to the specific type of needs or application. A band library can have multiple modules in it. Some examples some libraries commonly used in Python are listed here as under Python standard library, math library, CMath, random statistics, URL library, NumPy, math for math functions, CMath for complex numbers, random for to generate random number from particular uh, lower range to upper range, or statistics module for statistical analysis, URL library for website, NumPy for advanced math functionalities. SciPy offers arithmetic and mathematical tools for scientific calculation, and tkinter library provides traditional Python user interface and helps to create user-friendly GUI graphics user interface for different applications. And Matplot library offers many tools to produce quality output in variety of formats such as plot, chart, graph, etc. etc. So these are some of the important libraries in Python. Now you may have question in your mind, what is a module? Again, I am repeating this. The act of partitioning a program into individual components known as modules is called modularity, and the process is called modularity. And module is a separate unit in itself. Justifications are it reduces its complexity to some degree, and it creates a number of well-defined documented boundaries within the program. It means if you have complex program, you will prefer to divide that program or partition that program into smaller modules so that the performance can be increased. Similarly, when we have to handle the complex program, we try to divide it into smaller units, and that units are known as modules. So this is all about here module. Let us move a bit forward. Yes. A structure of a Python module. What should be, or what is the structure of a Python module? A Python module is normal Python file. Nothing special here, rather a Python file containing one or more of the following objects related to a particular task. First thing, doc string, triple quoted comments useful for documentation process. For documentation, we use triple quotes, whatever the contents are kept inside the triple quotes are known as docstring, and variables and constants thereafter. Variables and constants required for a program, that is level for data, and classes, templates, blueprints to create object of a certain kind, and objects, instance of classes, then statements, instructions, and functions named group of instructions. These are the components of a Python module. Once again, doc string, variables and constant, classes, objects, statements, functions. These are the essential components of a Python module. Python module, if you want to define it or write in a single line, then you can write a Python module is file having extension .py, containing variables, class definitions, statements, functions related to a particular task. So this is the Python module or a structure of a Python module, which will essentially have all these components, maybe one or more less, but these are the essential components of Python module. Okay, let us move a bit forward. Yes, very important. See here, variables, functions, variables, classes, members, methods. Inside the class there will be member and methods. Function will have variables, and a module will have another module. Suppose here variable, functions, and classes types, variable, functions, and classes type, maybe more also. So if we want to brief it, we can, a module in general is independent grouping of code and data comprising variables, definitions, statements, and functions that we have studied in our previous slides. Okay, can be reused in other programs. This is the beauty of this module, that this can be used in another programs also. There you did not write it, rather you have to borrow it from here, and this will work there, and can depend on other modules. Maybe modules may be dependent on other modules. Okay, so these are the features that we have noted down. And here in detail I have written, see here, this screen is a bit small here, but here I have taken temperature conversion dot py, and this will have in your book, you will have this in your book, so need not worry. Here in triple quote we can see first doc string, here inside this function 1 and function 2, inside the functions another 2 doc strings, here doc strings in triple strings, 2 doc strings inside this function 1, and this is here the variable and statements, and other things. Here constants, these are the constants. This is given in your book, so you can refer that this thing from your book also. Here the name of constants. This is the structure of Python module exclusively here, and on Python prompt, if you you will have the sign of Python command prompt, and there you will write all these things. Okay, yes, see here, Python will display all docstring and other things. Here import temp conversion and help temp conversion, help on module temp conversion. These are the things here. So the source file, function, and other things, and here you will have this thing, a function, to centigrade to Fahrenheit, and this is the variable, and this is the statement inside here, and data are given here. Okay, here, and this is what about import temp conversion, directory temp conversion. Temp conversion is a function name, and all these things here we have. Okay, so this is all about, this is the directly I have copied the page of your textbook. So you go to your reference book and see what it all about is. Okay, next, thanks for watching this, and if you have any confusion, you will ask me through my WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you, have a good day.